What's going on, guys? Big Phil here. Well, that sucked. There were some bright spots. I thought JG had a pretty good game. Kept it close for the first half, but we was lucky for it to be close. They left a couple touchdowns on the field. West Virginia did. It should have been a lot worse than what it was. I don't know. I guess we was expecting Tennessee's offensive line to be somewhat a lot better than what they was, and they got better as the game went on, but it wasn't by much. They still got a lot of improvement to do there. That West Virginia defensive line, I don't know if it's where Tennessee's offensive line was just, I don't know, they just wasn't, seemed like their heads wasn't in the game or something to start off, or West Virginia's defensive line was just that good, I don't know. Tennessee's got a lot of improvement to do, and West Virginia will have a good season. Will Greer, he's a good quarterback, but he was playing against a freshman secondary, and, he did make a couple mistakes, and granted they was against that freshman secondary, but he ain't going to be able to do that in a bigger game against a better opponent, I guess you could say. They got a lot of work to do, Tennessee does. They showed some bright spots. I mean, they got room for improvement, but we was all on this Pruitt hype train, and I'm still behind him regardless. That fourth goal call, that Butch Jones would have kicked the damn field goal. So that's a positive that he's got some say about it, and he'll go for it and won't just take a field goal every time, especially being on like the 1-2 yard line, whatever. But there's definitely room for improvement. I think by the time Florida gets around, he'll have them right where they need to be. They got these next two games they're obviously going to win. So by the time Florida rolls around, he'll have them right where they need to be, and I think we upset Florida. Still a possibility that Tennessee goes 8-4, because I don't see them beating Alabama, Auburn, or Georgia. So that would be 4 losses, and they'd win. They'd beat South Carolina. South Carolina's going to be tough. South Carolina's got a good team. But I just figured I'd get on here and talk a little bit. It was a hard game to watch for sure, but he'll have them right when it's all said and done. I think the running backs and Tim Jordan and Jarrett Garantano, I figured Garantano would have a breakout year, but man, he really surprised me. He was on point, and all these people hollering they want to see Keller Crest and all this and that. You can't take the boy out. He was doing everything right. He got his head took off 2 or 3 times, and he never quit, and that's what we've needed for a long time. Granted, we didn't win, but I'm excited for the rest of the season. It wasn't an SEC loss, so you never know what can happen in the SEC East. They could end up, they beat Florida, they beat South Carolina. You never know what happens. It could be something crazy. He'll have Pruitt will get the defense lined out. So I ain't too much worried on that. And the offense looked better than it has in 2 or 3 years. So I'm excited about that. We got a lot of things to be excited about. He's got them going in the right direction. And anybody that knows football seen it yesterday. Yeah, we lost. We got the brakes beat off of us in the second half. But I mean, that high potent offense that West Virginia had, you can't expect freshmen straight out of high school to be able to come in to stop Will Grier. Yeah, they did good, but they'll get better as the season goes on. Like I said, when the Florida game rolls around, they'll be ready to go. We'll see a totally different team by the time that Florida game rolls around, and I truly believe that. He'll have 2 weeks under him of, gameplay, and the defense will know the scheme a little bit better, and they'll be right by the time Florida rolls around. Plus, it's a home game. Don't really know what time kickoff is yet for that game. But, like I said, us Tennessee fans, we're heading in the right direction. And I believe we'll be all right. But I appreciate all you guys in the comments and stuff last video. Granted, there's a lot of trash talking, but that comes with it. I'm excited to get this thing going, and I appreciate all you guys. I'll see you in the next one.